I've eaten so many pretzels. Hi. Am I recording? Okay, now we are. Hi. I was hungrier than I thought. All I had today was a loaded bagel, but it has been a while. So I had my really healthy, nutritious lunch of pretzels. Okay. We begin. Oh, right. Books, I'm looking at all the deleted terms. Those are beautiful. I'm just doing a clear out. Alright, well, as a summary, man, I forgot we haven't played since then. It's been a while, I guess, since I streamed last, huh? Or it feels like it. After I ended stream last time, Seattle had a thunderstorm. Like, one of the only thunderstorms Seattle ever has. At most, there's one a year, and I think that was the one. It was pretty cool. Anywho, to catch you up on what we did, we had an existential crisis! Yay! I need that Discord polite golf clap sound effect. I use that a lot when I'm on call. It really does a lot, you know, in terms of mood. I should get that bad boy. Anyways, yeah, so we had a whole existential crisis. It was so fun. Basically, we found out that the Pale is in the room with us. The call is coming from inside the house. As in, the Pale is right above us as we speak. It is inside this church, in the house of the Lord. And it is going to swallow us whole at some unidentifiable time, which is very cool and very awesome. Was kind of beautiful how these two different groups of people came together, though. Well, I guess the lady and then the teenagers, but they're over here just trying to have a good time, and then she's trying to do a scientific breakthrough, and she did, but we all had to experience it with her, and I feel like it was a bonding moment. So that was very beautiful. But yeah, the fact that this church that has now been repurposed into a club was dubbed Disco Elysium is so... I gushed about it last stream, but I've been thinking about it. And this theme that plays, I don't think this is the full version, because I still have to find the bass, I guess, that we add to this. It might be the noise we discovered. I should talk around, but I don't know. I feel like it brings it to this like culmination, like the fact that this is Disco Elysium and there's a existential threat inside of it, and yet people are still living their... I'm sorry, Tapatio, am I talking over your pain right now? Tapatio. Anyways, yeah, they built the church around the Pale, around the hole in reality, basically. And there's several of these churches, and the fact that instead of like a place of worship, I mean, they made it a place of worship, obviously, but it first was a place of containment. There's just so much here thematically to sift through. Oh, it's so good. So anyways, the song that plays here, I feel like is the crux of Disco Elysium even. The song itself I feel like is very symbolic. So I want to unlock the rest of this, but there's just, oh, I have so much to say. I want to come back to this too after we complete the game, because I feel like this may be the most important storyline in the game. Like, this was such a jaw-dropping moment. I don't think anything else has ever made me feel like that, other than the tension, the build-up to finding out that the Pale's inside the house. Ugh. Ugh. And I'm glad that, Harry, my Harry, has, Inland Empire leading. Like, a lot of my psyche did the work for that. So I passed the checks for, predicting the Pale. I also have a lot of thoughts about the Pale, too. Yeah. This aided me. And I think this one aided me, too. Very whimsical thoughts helped me. How are the signs? The signs are signing. Anyways, this is what made me realize that Disco Elysium might be peak, Your Honor. Let's see, I didn't talk to anyone else though. No words, just dance. Oh, I gotta come back to this. Yep.
Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye. Maybe once I complete the music. Kim, what do you have to say about this? Nothing? Okay.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
It's such a big pay. Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, I feel like in a lot of instances, payoffs in fiction aren't always, I don't know, they're lackluster. They're lacking a little the something, or it's like very, what's the word? Predictable? And maybe the Pale was predictable for some people, depending on how you play the game. I wasn't thinking about it, surprisingly. And I did learn about the Pale and stuff, but, I don't know. I was like, I have no idea what it could be, because I really didn't think that the Pale could form on a continent like this. It just didn't occur to me. So that was extra horrifying to come to that realization. Okay, can't do that.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk? Sure.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Love a good not telegraph payoff. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio for beams and rafters.
Sorry, Sol.
The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff.
I have allergies.
Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Wait, what? Are we recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters? Oh! She's a sound designer!
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
Makes sense. I've likely deserved some praise and adoration.
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone
Good,
doing?
I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank God.
I'm surprised it's still giving me this.
Sure. You helped us out.
Oh.
I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Guess we start here. Tell me about Suna.
She's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
Yeah, this was the D&D creature. Aww.
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
actually
and
come
he
down
was
that much, just climbs around the rafters.
I wish I could go back and look at his, I mean, I guess I could, I have VODs, but I want to see his conversation again because he obviously is near the Pale. He's like up there, and that explains his behavior. Why he was so odd and how he talked. It felt very otherworldly. So he's been affected by the Pale. Hi, Yeti. Oh, what did you say? Sound designer sounds unimportant. Why not get AI to do it? April Fool's is tomorrow, Yeti. Hi, Yeti. Yeah, I know. Seems unimportant. Don't we have just, like, you know, a robot to take care of all that?
I just tried to stay away from the crab man.
Why use humans?
They seem to have some...
For anything, ever, actually. I hate how my hair looks today. I don't know. Something about... Maybe it's the bangs. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's the lighting. Excuse me. Is that better? That's fine. I think it's the way I curled my hair. It all kind of fell out. Anyways. Pimky Puff, hello. Good day. He talks to Noid.
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do
Who knows?
up there?
He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower? Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's off in sight. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On life? On his mother's love? Relax, girl. We're police officers, but we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You could tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give I don't give fuck. On his mother's love is so unhinged. On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh. I forgot she was dating one of them.
Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
Yeah, you know they did it on purpose. Putting it on 4-2 instead of 4-1. I'll never forget the Akechi game announcement that came out on April 1st. I hate the internet sometimes on April 1st. I really do. Because I always forget. I forget what day it is. Ugh. Okay. Where was I? Don't know about him. Okay. What is this pilgrimage?
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city?
Okay. Then you should go and
freak
take
her
a look,
out.
I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
It's unlikely I'll make it there. Chest pains. Need to continue drinking. But thank you. Might just do that if I make it there alive. Hmm.
What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter.
These other answers are so mean to
trained
her.
and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Is that because of his beliefs? The hardcore in the ribs, the spinal cord and stuff?
Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. He's serious about the lifestyle. Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
Where is he from?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really.
Oh. Egghead the Enigma.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City.
Okay. Tatsuya interlude? We need a Tatsuya on a bicycle emote, I think. I mean, motorcycle. Bicycle. It feels weird that Harry can be so mean to Estelle specifically. I feel like he's mean in a lot of, or he can be mean in a lot of instances. I think he has similar dialogue with all the kids. It feels very much like a, oh man, I can't take you kids seriously type of attitude. Like, he can either lean very, like, cynical and making fun of them, or he can lean more like, yeah, I'm totally into it.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back.
At least how I
Couldn't
see
even
it.
speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why
Whoa.
he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
Oh.
People are sweet.
Oh.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
What does he think when... What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
He's the party boy.
What's a party
I know that
boy?
music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Can't disco to rock. That's so funny. Rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever.
Yes, forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Kim Kitsuragi on the Psych 101.
Who do you want to know about?
In another reality, he was a psychologist or a sociologist. I mean, Sociology 101. I took a Sociology 101 class, and we watched Mean Girls in a huge auditorium. And then took a quiz on it. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yes, I forgot.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of
Ooh.
something.
What does that
It
mean?
means I don't answer questions about myself.
Oh. I'm a police officer. You have to answer me. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Sure.
Catch the silver bird. Ooh, reaction speed. Okay. I also... This might actually... Maybe this is the base that we need. Empathy. Oh, I do have a skill point. About to get another. Am I wearing any empathetic clothes? Oh! Oh, I don't remember these. Okay, put those on. The lenses of empathy. Oh, -1. Oh! We took the boots off. My boots! I love those boots. In someone else's shoes. Man. Empathy's already so high. Oh, here you go. For no reason whatsoever, I will be saving. He points at Inland Empire. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yup.
Welcome back.
Yeah, same books. I also did introduction classes for those. I wish that I could have gone further. That's only 42%. Empathy level 7, 42%. Okay. I'm scared. Do we win these? We fail these. We fail these. Right. It is godly. Yeah, you're right. It is. I think I've succeeded 42%. I think just one.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. The device back on the floor.
Let me go try something really quick.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah.
That was a crazy sound we heard before.
It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
The beat! What if this is the answer to Van Eyck's jam? We could use this sound for the bass.
But how?
Oh!
What about the compressor? The one with the spiky hair was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing.
Okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta change my clothes again. 42%. Okay, interfacing. None? I already have +2. Okay.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah, harder car.
That's an interfacing 6 with 2 buffs. Why is this so hard? Okay. Alright, we fail these.
Sidechain the beat.
What does it even mean?
You can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals.
I'm an audio engineer. What can I say?
The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
And now we're thinking with audio technology. Me when I have to fiddle with my settings in OBS. You need to start sidechaining it.
Sidechaining it, you said.
He turns down the music. Ooh. His hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary
Then
controls.
he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Swansea.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
The audio assault is glorious.
Whoa!
The dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
That's cool. I love that it progresses as you unlock more.
This is beauty. This is life.
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
It's
Your
beautiful.
body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you.
Aww.
It's making you feel alive again.
We have tamed the sound, made it our own. This one is for the Enodic generation.
Producing the ultimate sound.
God damn it. This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church, the place to be. Pump it, pump it.
I love
We
Egghead.
rebuild the innocence of hardcore melodic dance music.
We did it! I thought it had something to do with a cell's recorder. Oh shit. That's the full thing. We could probably dance now, maybe.
What is it?
Okay, we talked to her.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Found the melody, found the beat, Dance Fever incoming, 8%. I found it all, and it's still 8%. Okay.
Bye, officer.
Let me... It doesn't help that it's 2. It's definitely 2. Savoir-faire, right? -1, okay. Shit, that beat? Oh shit. Oh, +1. I feel like this is the song of Disco Elysium, you know? This is the theme.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
17, okay. If I put in another point, it would raise it a lot, I think.
Goodbye, officer.
Do I really want to use my only skill point on this, though? Groove is not in the heart! Don't remind me. I'm going in. Watch it only be like 42%. And I feel it. Hold on. I want my old, was I using the visor? Yeah, perception. I want my boots back.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
That's 28! Okay, we win these. We win these.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance,
Oh, right.
who knows what will happen? Salvation.
I forgot.
Goodbye, officer.
I always forget about the drugs and their boosts. Ooh, okay. We'll come back then. 'Cause I still have to put another skill point into it. I think. Cleaning out the rooms. Oh, and then we have one more opening here. I don't know if I want to put any of these in. It's the last spot. Take speed to dance? Perhaps. Perhaps a touch of speed. I'm hearing like a... It's my left ear.
The mother of humans
like static.
stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single
Visual
pane of
calculus
glass.
0. Alright, we'll come back to that. Oh yeah, I'm hearing the... Ooh. Salvation waits at the Disco Elysium. That line goes pretty hard. God, I love this church. I loved this whole storyline. This was definitely my favorite moment. This and the phone call. So good. That song! That song! Well... I feel like we were in there for a hot minute. What do we even do now? Where do you even go after learning all that? What do you even do with yourself? Oh, informed dice maker. Right! I said I wasn't gonna tell, what's her name? I was like, she doesn't need to know that this thing might kill her. She's fine. I don't need to tell her. Plaisance. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I didn't want to tell her. I feel like she would cause more problems than needed. She would cause more issues, actually. Yeah, she might also have a heart attack, yeah. It's for her own good, really. The source of the doom. Oh, it's so chilling that it's just coming from this church. Ugh. Also, there's something very harrowing about a church being the source of evil or bad, I guess, or like life-threatening doom. It gives me similar vibes to, this is a bit of a stretch, but Castlevania, not Nocturne, the original, season 2. It's very much like the evil is coming from within the church. Something about those vibes. It's just like, ugh. Where was I going? Oh, Dice Maker. Quiet. Every time I see this fridge, I think of the dead body we put in there. Oh, he won't move without the... Man. Hi, I have some bad news.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Oh, the shivers! Found the 2mm hole in the world. Oof. Even that wording is so... That's so harrowing. We always had this prompt, but my shivers wasn't high enough, so I didn't even bother. I wonder how it would have gone down if you did and succeeded.
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers for you.
What do you mean? We found the 2mm hole in the world!
I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real.
Well, about that.
I'm listening. Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, man. Sona
Kim.
Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take this in while the chatter from her headphones continues
So
unabated.
it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
I'm saying nothing.
I guess the least I can do is check up on Sona, see how she's doing. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Oh, I love that. I know what you mean, Gust. Before a storm rolls in. Just that feeling. I don't know. Just being at the precipice of something much bigger than you. It's one of the things I love most about storms. We lose these. Well, we definitely lost it. Next time, next time. What else do we have? We really have done a lot of our checklists. Ceiling fan. Oh, we put a point into empathy. Talk to Tommy. Don't skip play slots a heart attack? I don't know if it'll let me, because I said I wasn't going to. Tell her.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Yeah.
Welcome to crime. Okay, but please.
The woman before.
It won't let me. That's funny. I kind of wish that I had just to see her reaction now. What she doesn't know won't hurt her. Teehee. Oh. Oh. Van Eyck. Will I ever talk to her? She's elusive. I feel like we're nearing the end of the game and I still can't get up there. Anything new with you, Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. Good to know. Glad you're doing well, Kuno. Oh, Tommy. I got so sidetracked. Hey, Tommy. Been a minute.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
42%. Banging my head against the table. It always comes down to this.
In his eyes,
Ah!
an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar
It's
how?
hard to say.
It's
His
been 50-50.
gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
The
The
Pale.
road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway,
Ah.
and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines. To
Further.
the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
Tommy.
Excuse me.
Oh. I'm a cop. I can fix anything. Ooh, I hope I can't fuck this up. Hell, I get longing. I've felt something similar since I woke
Man.
up.
I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's it like to miss someone? Ooh.
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Uh-oh.
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. Ooh, these are all really interesting. Fine, man. I don't miss anyone. Feel hunted. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Oh, Tommy. Yeah, I didn't get to talk to him for a long time.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective.
I haven't
Get someone
found...
else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Oh, there's the racist lorry driver. Hold
Thank
on, hold
you,
on.
friend.
Let me go that way. I thought maybe the empathy check would open up something. Yeah, I love that conversation. That was... read like poetry.
Looking for something, Hunt?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Oh, right. I failed this. Wait.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
He lifts up to show you his left foot, isn't that right?
At the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the bay of Rivershaw, a cascade of cold air flowing through the tangled city streets.
A map of Rivershaw?
It sure is.
Why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
Damn, get his ass.
Huh. I know you people don't understand poetry.
Looks like Half-Light. That's what we need. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Okay, come back here. I feel like this is the only lead we have if we don't force Tommy, so I should maybe prioritize it. Can I talk to Pale Driver? Now that I know things.
The woman looks at...
Huh? What is it?
Oh. I always feel bad snapping my fingers in front of her, and then I don't say anything. Hee hee, just kidding. I know, woke her up for no reason. Oh, we should talk to Everett too. I still haven't found my gun, so... you know, there's that. How do I... there's money up here.
Your race descent has temporal...
Oh, this was something too.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides.
Okay. Oh.
The payphone hangs mute.
Alright, we did that one. That was the video rental. I want the money so bad. I also want to know what's down here. The homosexual underground, maybe? Oh, and then this was,
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really, really hard here.
This is where, what's his name worked? Who died? Renee. How hard?
They went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
How? How do we know? Ooh. I'm still not completely convinced it was me.
I am, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's just move on.
Yeah, I am. Okay, thanks, Kim. Thank you.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
He's gone now
Generally
anyways.
speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor, it's up to you.
I feel like I might get a bonus somewhere for not taking it. Like I would get a negative for... I don't what? He would hate if I took it. He would hate it. Fuck
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste.
He's like, it's fine. I'm done here.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Okay, thanks, Kim. Oh my god, it's literally his outfit. +1 to Ravisholian nationhood! Not the nationalism. Reaction speed, though. Okay. That could be helpful. This really does show off a lot, doesn't it? There's a lot going on there. Oh, wait, I didn't read the... Vigilance. These pants are made from synthetic lightweight fiber and designed to let the carabiners' legs and groin breathe. Red stripes are there to inspire courage, while the golden stripe symbolizes the patriotic flame in the wearer's heart. The beautifully adorned jacket of the Royal Carabiniers has 3 stars on its shoulders and the word Capitaine written on the chest. Neatly patched here and there, it's impossible not to feel love for the fatherland when you wear it. I'm on a mission to collect all clothes. Morals be damned. Kinda haunting you could take, like, the outfit he wears. Very specifically. Does this lead anyway? No? Did this do anything?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. The words marche and arrête are very, very slightly.
Oh boy.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Oh fuck, they found us! We stole Renee's clothes! They're after us! Whoa, that one was loud. There's 2 of them, just laying on their horns. And they weren't a street over, either. They were right there. Anyways, wake up everybody. This is your alarm clock. Hope nobody was sleeping. Been in this world for many days. Money's all about trust. Been in the world for 2 days. Erratic yet thorough. I need to know. Rhetoric. I mean, rhetoric is pretty low. I wish I had more skill points. Coming back to you. Coming back to you. I'll know what's inside you one day. We did finish the church. We did. More or less.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm all... Oh, that one. That's...
Told you.
Okay, nothing new. We're back.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
There was a bullet in the hanged man's head.
So they shot him?
He sounds pleasantly surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Curious to see what he says.
Of course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Uh-oh.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Probably nothing good.
So, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Oh,
No.
I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Okay.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Oh, right. The signatures.
Yes, yes. My best men are... What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one's... Great! You want to bounce something...
Told Joyce that I met you.
Perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind? My dear Harry, I rarely do, Harry. I have... See you soon, Debardeur.
I don't know if I want to do the signature thing yet. Your authority. Okay. This is tonight. Secret passages. Oh, I want to know so bad. I really don't have a whole lot on my to-do list, actually. A bribe of $5. Me when I refuse to take it. I'm just so stubborn, you know? I don't like being indebted to people. So the more I can stay out of that, the better. But also, I'm just so curious. Can I not go down? Are those not stairs? So confused. Okay. No, those were stairs. How? 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 This doesn't make any sense. Unless... Oh, it's if you make the jump. I see. But since I went through Measurehead. Pathing. I know, pathing my worst enemy. Well, let's talk to Titus. Titus, my beloved. I'm sure he would love to hear that I tattled on him.
Looks like
Everett says we
the
have
circus
to work
left
together.
town, but the clowns are still here.
You have to cooperate with me? 17%? Okay. Me and Everett talked. He promised to cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that
Yeah.
it, lawman?
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Artesian! I'm here! I'm fine. I blacked out and ran to the computer. Priorities.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo.
Okay.
Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
I love his voice.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to
42% we win these. Actually, we're due for a fail. It's been 50-50 trade-offs. Okay. Time to establish authority.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
Don't sass me like that. I'm about to have a gun in 1 second. Kim, the gun?
I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Hey, back there. Shh.
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh.
Merely what?
He doesn't quite catch the last word. A brief moment passes in silence, then...
The pressure in the room grows to a boiling point.
Uh-oh. It was all kicks and giggles until the pressure grows to a boiling point.
Be careful. It's low.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Me when I bluff? And then Kim actually trusts me in... Oh, God. Oh boy. Okay. I've got a gun.
Put it in your mouth.
What? Give the gun back. This is getting too scary. How is putting the barrel in my mouth? They're gonna think I'm like hardcore. I don't think so. We don't want to bluff like this, Harry. I don't know. Put the barrel in your mouth.
What are you doing?
Oh no. I don't know. Just trust me. This is what I do. Usually it's fingers that I put in mouths and it's other people. It's not my own, but just trust me. The short, cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron in hell. Ooh, that's a good sentence. That's poetry right there.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Yeah, his the voice acting there. He was like nervous.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds.
if you don't respect me.
Oh my god! Oh, I feel like he's not talking to them in number 5. Oh, I feel like he's talking to oh, was it Dora? Forget her name. His ex-wife. Ooh, that's so juicy. Give the gun back to the lieutenant. Well, we somehow got here. We somehow got here. And Harry's breathing is on a loop. These are my thoughts. This is my head. What is the angle here? What is the... These are good. I've never seen this before. Yakuza would do this. Titus is like, okay, popcorn. What's gonna happen? Well, we're here. Well, we're here. Oh! I didn't realize this said pull the trigger. I did not realize that. I was so caught up on like what it said. That's an ending. That's an end. That's an ending. You did it? It took me a second. Okay, maybe not that one. This one's desperate. I mean, they're all desperate. This one's really desperate. This one is not gonna work. What does this mean? What's the angle here? This one maybe, but the bluff is too great.
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me!
Fellas, the cop is really threatening to off himself. This is insane.
Don't you respect it though? Right? Because it's so insane? A part of you respects it, right? Right?
No, that is not what is happening. This show is unnecessary. Give me my gun now.
Kim is upset. This has to work. We have to make this work. Okay, whatever this one is.
What in the name of motherfuck?
Acidic taste on your lips. Corrosive. Once as a child, you put your tongue against the rail. It was winter. That was a long time ago.
Oh, it's kind of sad.
The fuck is he saying?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it.
Some insane shit.
Nothing. Give me the gun.
You better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3.
He's not gonna off himself. Come on.
No. He'll do it. Go ahead, son. 3, 2.
2, 1. Do it. Get this one thing right.
Authority.
No. Give it to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. It's not too late. You can still spin this as some kind of tactic.
Ooh, this is the... Ooh, authority versus volition.
There will be no Do the honest thing. Pull the trigger.
Not volition being the driver of self-hatred. Okay, I don't want to show weakness. I laugh because I'm afraid this is a little too desperate. So this is still a part of my tactic, and I'm now going to give the gun back to the lieutenants. Alright, here you go, Kim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes. He's what you call dark.
Yeah.
He is infinitely grateful to have that gun back on his belt.
If there is like an invisible trust gauge with Kim, I think it just plummeted to 0.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carnies? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
Please hold, there's a bus. Jokes! Jokes. Jokes. Jokes.
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Ooh. 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 The fucking whore left me, I know it. Oh. Did you like my funny joke? These are not spinning this in our favor, Harry. Did you have a plan here, Harry? I don't think so. Did you like my joke?
Your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men. Do not expect them to forget it either.
I didn't know it'd actually go here.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker, before we continue. Jogging around seems to have a positive effect on you.
Yes. Get the serotonin running. Keeps those bad thoughts away.
This was actually just like a horrible display of Harry's self-hatred.
Like
and I thought it would be
with his finger on the eject button, ready to let go of this life. But guess what? You idiot. You've got the bullet, but no gun.
This is a thing?
What is this? You're not ready to die. This is garbage.
Oh, interesting. Because Volition also is spearheading self-hatred. Or no, it was Authority. Never mind. It was Volition keeping us. Like self-preservation. Ooh.
It would be the honorable thing to do. It would really show them. Show her, too.
What a pity, because that's totally me. Suicide Cop. Suicide Cop does have a ring to it. I should think about it, but only a little. If no one got me, I know Volition got me.
Oh yes, it would be so sweet to taste the barrel once more. That sour metal. Maybe there is a way. Not yet, but stick with it. Keep going dark, and it'll finally click.
Kim wants to talk to me. I feel like I'm like sitting on the couch in timeout, knowing that I fucked up. My parent is wanting to have a talk, and I'm like, Disco Elysium. The game where I'm like, hee hee ha ha, this is wild, let's see where it goes, and then it goes somewhere very dark. I'm seeing things in Harry's brain that I haven't seen before. Well, not that close. Not up close and personal like that. Where's the, did I get the... Oh! It didn't actually give me a thought. There's a lot of thoughts still. Oh, wait. Oh. It crosses out the ones you get rid of. I see. I will finally I know some of the... I mean... Some of my favorite writing was in that scenario. That was,
What in the name of hell was that supposed to be?
I'm getting in trouble.
The theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it.
It was a cry for help.
Yes, I want to talk about it as well.
Yes, well, I was able to recontextualize it as a dark joke. I will not be able to recontextualize it the next time. I understand you sometimes employ extreme interrogation tactics, but I want you to understand that was too extreme. We can't have RCM officers going around putting guns in their mouths. We can't afford to have that image. Few institutions can.
Yeah, that was... yep. Where was my gut feeling and it was wrong? I did though, I did! Because Volition was like, do it! And I was like, okay. Or Authority. I was like, well, if Authority's telling me, then that's how I'm gonna get a good check on Authority, right? Me when I didn't think it through. Oh, I'm sorry for putting you in this position. I wish to embrace the gloaming ahead of time. The undoing of the atoms called to me. Oh. Some of these options, man. I feel like they'll, definitely detract morale. Oof. Why did she leave me then? This is so sad. He takes off his glasses, reaches for a cloth, pauses, puts his glasses back on.
He has an idea who she is. Many cops have a she or he who left, but he just doesn't know what to say.
I don't know why she left you. Let's go.
Kim. Oh, Kim. Wow. That made me really sad. That was really sad. God, this game. It's just... It's such a great... How do I want to word this? It's such a great depiction of how volatile life can be. Obviously based on your choices, but how quickly things can spiral out of control for better or for worse. Like before you realize that you're in a predicament. and the way things can go so differently for everyone who plays it. It's just such a great imitation of life, like this microcosm of cause and effect, which is what I always say about Majora's Mask. This is the only other game to, I think, really give me that same sort of feeling in a different way, but at its core, it's very similar. How you could like play with the world and experience so many different outcomes and then be able to pull more understanding from each outcome about the situation, about other characters, about Harry. Because I feel like if I hadn't done that, like that revealed so much about Harry. Stuff I could already assume or project, I guess, from what I know. But to actually see it play out, you know, I'm like, oh, haha, this is so extreme and wild and crazy. Like, where's it gonna go? Tee-hee. And I'm like really role playing and getting into it, right? And then it like goes somewhere really dark all of a sudden. And I'm like, Harry! And I'm like shaking him. I'm like, whoa, didn't you have a plan? He had no plan. I was like trusting that he had a plan. And then I felt just as adrift without a life raft as he felt in that moment. Because it was like he went into it with a plan, but really he was being led by a gut feeling that hated himself and wants to kill himself. And it's so sad. And then seeing how Kim responds, and I'm like, we definitely have a plan, right? And then we definitely don't have a plan. And then Kim's reaction makes me feel so bad. Like, oh, it's just such a great role-playing game. Like, it does the work of, as a writer, when you're fleshing out a character and getting into their headspace and you're coming up with the story and what the character is doing day to day and who they're interacting with and how those interactions would go down and how would this character realistically respond to this situation, sort of deal. You got to go through that headspace and try out different things and really envision yourself as the character instead of yourself. Remove your biases, right? And this game like does that legwork for you. It's like putting that process on display and walking you through what this character would or would not do. And you get a certain amount of say into it as well, like how you play Harry or how you see Harry. It's just so beautiful. So well written. When your gut feeling hates your guts. Despair. There's an exchange that is honestly easy to miss in this game that has shaken me to my core since I first played. I still think about it so vividly because it says so much about two characters with almost no words. And it's a feeling that I have felt viscerally in my own life too. I find this game has at least one of those instances for everyone. It genuinely grabs you up in the most unexpected ways. Yeah, that's a great way of describing it. Yeah, because I feel like this is one of those moments where things spiraled so quickly. I was unprepared. And it's like for a second, I was like a little too into Harry's thoughts, you know? And it's so, the fact that the game will go there and it doesn't shy away from those moments is something I really respect and admire about the writing. Because that's, you know, when I always preach about censorship in writing, I am a firm believer that you should be able to write about what you want to write about. Even if it's problematic or taboo or it makes people uncomfortable. You know, it is fiction at the end of the day, but it is derived from reality. And I think it's really important to be able to immerse yourself in all kinds of different versions of reality. And obviously, you know, it's up to the reader, it's up to the person that is interacting with the media to stay away from stuff that they don't want to read, right? But it shouldn't stop people from creating the stories that they want to create. So I just always really respect stories that aren't afraid of telling the story that they want to tell, and they are so clearly telling a story about a man who hates himself just so deeply. Like it's so sad, and how that could evolve during these different situations depending on how you play him. It's just, that will always stick with me when it comes to Disco. Would be curious how many people picked options that let them be a hero, as opposed to the ones that acknowledge you might be a villain sometimes. Yeah. That kind of goes in line with what I was talking about. Just the fact that there are bad, quote unquote, bad options, right, in this game. That are clearly options that aren't very nice, either to himself or to others. And you could still choose them. Like, you could still see that through. And it doesn't mean that Harry is now a bad person. It takes everything in a, like, a gray area, like the human experience, right? You know, we're an amalgamation of our choices. But even if we make bad choices, that derives from somewhere that isn't inherently bad. You know, typically it's a response to something, an emotion or something that usually is pretty repressed, but, you know, it's dependent. I'm rambling, but yeah, a man who hates himself so deeply and for so long he doesn't even know where it began anymore. Yeah, that's the part that really, like, gut punches me whenever I see dialogue where it refers back to his ex, because it's so clear to me, especially with everything that I know now, that he projects in a lot of different ways, but he's not necessarily aware. It just, like, kind of comes out. Oof. Yeah, that's... I'm always so taken aback by those options, or that dialogue. Strange that stuck with me also touches upon an incredibly heavy subject matter, which is never easy to talk about, but was served with such respect for each character. Yeah, yes, that's the thing, right? Is that I think even at their most ridiculous or extreme, all of these options are handled in a way that lends itself to some sort of meaning. Like, it fleshes out a character, it fleshes out Harry, it fleshes out the situation, the world that they live in, and always reflects upon the reality that they live in and how harsh it is, too. And that bad things have happened to just about every character that we've talked to. We just don't know necessarily their entire story or what that bad thing was, but life is hard for all these people, right? So a lot of this writing will reflect that, even if it seems ridiculous on the surface. It does touch upon something that is... Oh, wow, he points that at Kim. Whoa! What are they doing? What are they doing? He's in the door! He's clipping in the door! Just keep doing this. having fun. It feels like a trust exercise. Maybe he still trusts me. No, I feel even worse about what just happened. I feel like I breached so much of Kim's trust in that moment. Oh man, post crash out stretch session, I know. Just what I needed. Oh, they're cracking each other's bags. The Zoom is me on chat. I don't know why it does it on both my monitors. But yeah, all that to say, it's all handled with a certain amount of respect for the characters and for the story and the hardships that they go through, which I appreciate. It makes it realistic too, you know. That's good. This game is about coping mechanisms, which, whether functional or not, yeah, I would agree. And you get to, as a player, immersing yourself in the world, get to go through all these defense mechanisms and play with them, so to speak, explore them. That's why fiction's so beautiful. And why there shouldn't be censorship in fiction, because it's a way for you to explore themes or thoughts or situations that you wouldn't in real life, but you can do it in a safe and healthy way in fiction, you know, and still like scratch that curiosity. Yeah, by stepping into someone else's shoes. The chuckle from when they're presented to you, and then when you do pick them, the game has to treat them as real and canon and gives them weight. Yeah, and then you're like, what the hell did I just do? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, me when I thought that there would be some sort of catch at the end of that. Like, oh. That, I mean, really, if I thought about it, I'm like, no bluff is gonna work on these guys. But I'm like, maybe there's some secret, I don't know, maybe he's got some cool plan. So like extreme, like make him look like unstable, and then Kim would, like good cop, bad cop sort of deal. I don't know. I was like, maybe this will play out. It did not play out. Harry almost crashed out, actually. It was Bob. Well. A part of me's like, do I reset?
The insane police officer is back.
Because I don't know if they'll ever respect me now.
The small man mimes blowing his brains out. You see his rat face contorted in mock despair, his fingers touching his temple. There's laughter in the room. Try not to kill yourself this time.
I'm surprised this isn't a negative. -1. Tried to kill yourself. I'm actually a little shocked. Ooh. I got a reparation. I did. I do. I do.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Yes, yes, I'm very attractive. Great, thank you. Do I load? Where did I save? Ain't no way. It's so over. Yeah, we didn't get any auto saves. Well, we live with this now. I'm thinking about all the things I did. I did roll some... I don't want to undo my rolls. Damn. Now's the time to choose. I need some water. Surely Kim still trusts me. Yeah? 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 Yeah, maybe? I got my water. I paced for a second. We live with our choices. We live and we die by our choices. Does Kim still believe in Harry? Just a meat sack flopping around and throwing up fire. Oh god. This does not bode well. Hey Gart, you didn't hear anything, did you?
Is there something you needed?
Oh, he still seems like he likes me. I do not have enough money for rent though, or my stay.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He looks up at you, shrugging his intent.
Let me in.
Yes?
Kim, do you hate me? That's the thing I'm worried about the most. Does Kim hate me? Kim, would you trust me? I've done so much. Wow, I've been busy. Wow. I'm sure Kim understands we're going through it. I think Kim has an incredible amount of empathy. But that definitely was putting him in a situation. TM. Poor guy. Hydro homie. Thank you, thank you. Good to be back. With half a bottle of water. I'm out of... I need to fill up my water filter. Well, Kim, where do we go from here? Maybe talk to Joyce? I can fix him. Kim's thoughts, I can fix him. Honestly, I feel like that is Kim a bit. He doesn't even realize it, but he's thinking those thoughts. I think Harry grows on him.
You're back. Good. On the contrary, I suggest you go back and Oh? Of course, Detective. You can always drop by late. That's the man who was killed. Better not.
She wants to answer the question.
I have to. I'm roadblocked here. I need a skill point in Half-Light or Authority. %50 of the way there. What is this? Oh, yeah, this one was really cool. Okay. What else do we have? I do have a figurine. I got this little guy. We could go back to the church. Yeah. Well, I think it depends for sure, but I think there's a surprising amount of characters that can like crack, so to speak, when you're able to empathize with them or open yourself up in a way that allows them to empathize with you. That will like soften a bit, you know, drop their pretenses. And I think it's a really human quality to the writing as well. Because everyone has the ability to empathize. It just might be trickier for some, you know, depending on like the two people that are interacting, if that makes sense. So Harry could come off as a lot, right? And some people really turn away from him, but there's ways you can get people to open up. And this game allows you to poke into those ways.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I wish I could do something more with her too. Where? Where have I not gone in a while? Oh. Postcard. That's new. This one has hell written on the back. It could not be further from the truth. It's the boom years in Couron, the nicest district in Rochelle West. Is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron, and yellow limestone, with cloud shadows sliding over on the facades. Or facades. His body's still here! Did I not report this in? Did I not do anything about this? Oh.
A man lies on the boardwalk.
Did I not report this? Should I have reported this? I can't remember now. Harry, the master of leaving bodies. Doesn't seem important. Yeah, maybe I should check the car.
The mother of humanism stands above you. Why?
Can't give this figurine to her?
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I
What?
don't know. What are we thinking of? Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you.
So I can't give her any figurine.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, where is that? It's down a bit. There was a building with, oh, it's over here. I think. Okay, maybe not here. Here. I wanted to talk to this guy. It's been a long time.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? Actually, 10 years ago.
Wait, he did it. What the hell is a...
Yes, tape comp. Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end. But of course.
Okay.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Oh, there's stairs here. I always forget about that. It's like we could go inside, but we can't? I don't know. You'll get there, books. You'll get there. I believe in you. I forget what I was gonna do. Oh. I want to talk to Everett again after that little display. With the hearty voice. Hee hee. Oh, oh, oh. Wow, the music there is so beautiful. I don't even like to talk over it. We're so bad.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
Everything's still cool here, officer. You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those.
Oh, we're gonna call in the body.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
Or see if I did, I guess.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Sylvia.
Just a second, officer.
It's been a minute.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes. Hello?
Hi, Sylvie. It's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. You were trying to impress some people with it.
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
Great. Anything else?
You hear the call.
Anything else I can
Nothing new there. 41st.
10-4, come in. Fireworker.
Oh, this is new. I'm happy to report that I found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that.
Ayo.
I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
It's been several days.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
Anything new here?
Sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
You can tell me anything about me, but I'm me.
10-4. Orders as your orders. Anything
Okay.
else? Over.
Fair enough. That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Can I not call this him?
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of
I guess
steering
that's it.
levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Well, let's go back to Everett Clear, I suppose. Oh, my. Is this an anti-EC playthrough? I love how, like, official that sounds. This is officially a non-EC playthrough? No, not necessarily. I just haven't really needed to give into EC, I guess? Why do you ask? Oh, I do need to actually, that reminds me. I need to do speed to dance at the club. Oh. Okay. Oh, I was curious. I think I see. Yeah, I guess I never really considered like EC run, non-EC run, that sort of thing. That makes sense though. I'm sure there's different outcomes for both. But yeah, no, I think I already broke it technically because I smoked a cigarette. If we're talking about like inebriations for stat boosts and stuff.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a
But wait,
handful sometimes.
you're right. We're trying not to disappoint Kim. That was a leading cause behind me not doing much of anything. And I think I really disappointed him. So maybe I should stick to that. The non-EC run.
Now, what can Everett Pear do for you today?
Oh, I can't report in on the incident? Okay. What does this entail?
Bring joy to my
Oh shit.
heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
I don't think I can get... I feel pretty roadblocked everywhere, so...
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Not
The cul-de-sac is
Lillian.
right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta.
I can
Then
lie.
I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Will he know that I didn't leave and come back? Is that better? Okay. It's getting dark in here. Ooh, I could lie about it. Something tells me he would not like that. Oh, Harry, you're freaking out. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. I don't know what the signatures are for. I forget if he even told me. Susses me out that it's 2 women, though. What's that about? I don't even know the other person. Sadie something? I don't think I met her. Is she the one that's smoking on the balcony? Maybe. The withdrawal. Yeah, because it's he hasn't done speed or alcohol. I said speed or drugs. Well. Do I have any bottles?
The tear machine stands in the...
No. Thinking. Unless I get these signatures, I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I think that's a bug. Scattering of bullet holes. Oh, is that unlocked? Another Joyce one. Noid? Okay. You know what? There might be a hidden dialogue choice with Joyce. Dios mío. Yeah, it's been a lot of streams. 13 or 14 sounds about right.
You're back.
Hey,
Good.
Joyce.
What can I help you with?
Reality?
Lessons in basic reality?
You said pale. What is
My favorite
pale?
part of the day.
Oh.
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
58%. We win these?
6 kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs.
Nice.
Junior officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
Oh, great.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso Mundo.
And what is the RCM?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Said de facto?
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin. The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
This is funny. So I'm basically a lackey of capital. So I'm basically a thrall to foreign interests. So I'm basically one of the good guys. So I'm basically going to avoid the subject and ask the next question in this line of inquiry. Alright. A thrall to foreign interests?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans in.
On the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please
Yes, Lieutenant.
Oh, sorry, Kim.
Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
I'll say thank you. I'm feeling polite.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help. Nothing more nor less.
Yes, we are the Revachol.
Yes,
oh, this is the same.
That means the RC.
All three are good to know when we are out policing.
There's nothing big yet. The post-revolution they called.
That's some Revachol.
Yes, Lieutenant. And
Okay.
if those authorities drink so hard,
You said
they
pale.
know
What is
the
pale?
Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
What do you mean it's not part of reality?
Ma'am, remember you are dealing with a very sensitive and impressionable police officer who is still recovering from a recent medical episode.
The Lieutenant's right. Let's change topics. What do you want to know? Anything.
but she wants to tell you. You could sneak back later when he's not around, unless you can convince him to step aside.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I thought I asked her
What I
everything
know.
about the pale.
Anything else?
Like the option wasn't there. Well, I guess I didn't look into the reality bit. Oh, you did, but Kim wasn't there. Oh, so I already said that one. Okay. I just brought it back because Kim's back. Interesting. Kim wasn't here. Yeah. So I already know. Well, that worked out, actually.
What would you like to know? Good.
46 months of
Anything
recommending
else?
Valheim.
He was better not.
She wants to answer the question.
What we do.
She nods.
Until you come up with something at that intersection.
Oh.
The two might even be connected.
One of the drivers is present at the lynching.
Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Sunfell, hi. Thank you for the 46. Hello. 46 months of recommending Valheim.
She simply nods.
Everyone play Valheim.
Yes.
Man. Well, we keep getting like little bits of EXP, but I need more. This volition, this has got... Is this a bug? Hunger's chart. I know, Frankie's deep dive on Love and Deep Space. It is a bug. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check on a cell. She has one. Renee, rip. Could go look at this in the backyard wall. Both really hard though.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Wendy's.
Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
We have to keep looking, Kim. We need to unlock it. Why can't I go in here? Let me in. Almost bought Valheim this morning. I think you should, as a treat.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
In the front. But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
That's not the goal here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the train. This set of soldiers is...
You're probably I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me.
Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
He seems to have his own take.
Okay.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold.
This is what the loyalists look like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, the
big men on big
Franco-Nigerian knights.
A long, long time ago.
Okay.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Right. Four hours on this? Oh boy. I mean, we could pass time, I guess, and just like skip through a book, but...
Hello, hello.
Nothing. Nothing. I know. I always have that flashlight on. Because I go into the abandoned building, and then Harry won't move without the flashlight, and I'm just lazy. Alright, let me go back to a cell really quick, because it says I have something unlocked. And then after that, I'll just flip through a book, I guess. Finish the thought that we have cooking, see if that does anything. If not, it'll put us really close to the communist meeting, so that'll be something. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks.
Children are stupid. Okay. Stop by here real quick. Hi.
Hello, mister. It's Lammy. He's my friend.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen.
Yes. Very soft.
I don't deserve it, I'm scum! Press your cheek against Lammy.
Isn't he soft?
Needed that for real.
Bye!
Oh, that's sweet. What the heel. Lammy. Can we spam Lammy? I know. Maybe I should go back. I need it. it's this. Reaction. How do I? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. I don't remember this at. Okay. Oh. Reaction. Oh, minus. A lot of minus on reaction speeds. Oh! I took off my shoes. Those back on. Alright, this sure is a look. Hi! I'm ready to catch the silver bird. Sweaty is all over me. Okay, you're slightly above 25%. We got this.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
That's it for now. Not the damage morale that I just got back. At least the music's banging. Return to Lammy. I know, I can't believe these pants failed us. The nationalist pants. Such a banger. Once it's in my head, I can't get it out. Well, I guess that's that, huh? Time to read. Once I find it, I always sort through all these menus. Do we read about communism again?
You spend a moment contemplating the if you're like most, that's not right at all. Wrong. As Meza during his but one subject we may yet discover. Stay with us, an unfortunate building on Nielsen's basic insight. These theorists correct, though certain particulars of the theory are, in fact, many of inframaterialism's. That's because this is absolute idiocy, not even worth no. Inframaterialists divide the extra
okay, it is working
at the lowest or first level. To take one example, during the revolution, the difference in these, even today, in parts of the SRV, who's to say the farmers aren't just cooking the books? Sounds like it's also being postulated that plasm may account for the
no, it's embarrassing.
Inframaterialists are, oh yeah, we're talking about white hot communist sex, baby.
I remember this one.
That's correct. Report 8 hours.
That's correct.
There's no wonder the communards couldn't shoot straight. And on that, the book fits quite snugly into your palm. You flip forward when, at this second level, certain...
I would say we share a perfectly average connection for two.
Your words hang in the air as the lieutenant scribbles something. The lieutenant looks at you evenly.
Did I?
Kim, you left me hanging.
As we were saying, it's just because why? This should be more. You must. Everyone knows. Books save their bet. You breeze through the neck. When say it, you know you want to.
No, not this time, Authority.
Of course, some there are among. Of course, some Did that book just say there's no place for you? Others have in some of his later writing. Nielsen on the following another depicts something about that tower looks awfully familiar. There is no. If you'd like to read.
Rip morale. Taking a beating over here. Can I go back to Lammy? Where? Here we go. Oh, okay. Hi, can
Hello, mister. It's
look at your toy again?
Lambie is a stuffed.
Looks soft.
Yes. Isn't he soft? Bye.
Only one time. Only one time. Man, it's rough out here. I was just trying to pass the time. I only got an hour. Lammy save us. Lammy did not save us, actually. Lammy said you're on your own. There's only so much childhood whimsy I can provide. There is no God. Well. Now what?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Lousy auras there. I've heard they turn people.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart.
I can't afford any books.
Shelves full of browsing. Suddenly, high-speed love. Next to.
I really must insist you buy one of the books.
She understands she has erred.
I'm sorry, I did not.
Yeah,
This
I've already done this
is
too.
not strictly
I can't have you.
amidst the point of the various
Oh, this is the one about the pail. Before I knew what the pail was.
medicinal purposes of the pearl. The cover of this, flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half.
This recontextualizes things.
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pearl, as well as instructions for
restoring lost memories is interesting.
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition. What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through, first, you need to choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine the. Lastly, you've created a. If only you could find one of these right now and drink the shit out of it. Would you like to try again? You close the book, and flipping through the book, you find. Have you taken any walks through the Pearl recently?
Taking any walks through the Pale? Twice a week.
Your walks, do you stop to meditate on the nature of your being? Good. And when you meditate, are you in the nude? Excellent.
Yeah.
Free your body. You long to feel the cool breeze. You're doing everything as you should. Regular Pale meditation has been shown
Ooh, interesting.
lithe and strong.
Because it does the opposite.
A note of caution, however. Be sure to limit your exposure to the Pale to no more than an hour a day.
It's
no
like
more than 3 hours total per week.
microdosing on something that's really bad for you. With the conspiracy theory that it's actually good for you if you just do it a little bit. But who knows? All we know so far is that there is a huge risk with going into the Pale. Interesting. Well. Oh, we passed a shit ton of time. Not enough, unfortunately. We're close, though. 1 hour, 10 minutes? And then at 22, we have that meeting. I know, board games being expensive. Is this real life? Yeah, I couldn't afford it on my own. Kim helped on the first night. Second night was rough, though. What was... Wait, was that what Tiago was doing? Oh! He was, wasn't he? And he was like freeing his... Wasn't he naked or something too? Maybe. Ooh. He was like in his own world too. Yeah. Passing time for a lot of reasons. I just don't have anything to do right now.
Hi again, Gendarme.
You don't happen to see anything, did you? Like, you know, a couple hours ago? You know, did you happen to see me doing anything strange?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? Oh yes, let's see. Yes, but he was yes, you know, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He sounded vaguely Oranese. Sure. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I'm always so disappointed there's nothing new there. And talk to him.
Again? I can't believe this shit. Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again.
Turns out he was shot and hanged?
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more.
Oh, probably because it's a
What is it?
gut reaction to tell him stuff. Because they used to be partners. Interesting. He like doesn't even know why he's doing it.
Hey, was there something
Hey.
you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Just kidding. Bye. Damn. Well. Well. This one passes time the fastest.
Purposes of flipping through the
And it
book,
doesn't hurt
you
me.
find, have you taken any walk? And on your walks, you need to do that. It's important for opening up your agiogenous zones. They're a series of psychic nodes. Regular meditation in the Pale, however, good. And when you meditate, nudity is the most important part. Of the many ways modern society prevents our truth, you probably can't, nor should you. Nudity is shameful. No officer of the law should ever be called sans. That feeling is the weight of society bearing down on you. Until you get out from under it, you will never feel true free. Very well. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, is there any... You've created a delicious tincture. If only you could find... Would you like to try again? Very well. First, next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, is that you've created a delicious tincture. If
It's always whiskey and ginger.
Would you like to try? Very well. First, next, you'll need to combine the basic. Lastly, is you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and gin. If only, would you like to? You close the book.
If only. All right. We did something. Yay! Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Yay! Yay! Where's the? Wait. There we go.
Cleaning out the rooms.
Ooh. Take it away, narrator.
You didn't lose your memory. What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes. The blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did. She'll be coming soon. That is all.
That's beautiful. Suggestion, wake up. Inland Empire in a new life. Rhetoric by the seaside. This is probably the most beautiful thought. I mean, I don't have many of them unlocked, but it's so beautifully worded. Just this idea of nostalgia and rewriting your memory. It really reminds me of that movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Man. Well, it's about 22, almost. I don't think I've actually internalized this thought on a playthrough. It's beautiful. Definitely my favorite written. Almost communist time. Time for my secret communist meeting. That no one knows about except for me, a secret communist. Hello.
Give me a moment.
Questions?
Ask away.
Nope, just kidding. I should probably take off the nationalist pants for the secret communist meeting, though. Just a thought. Perhaps. Or, yeah. These bad boys. The beanie really pulls the look together, so I'll leave that on. Really does something for the image that I have going. Dressed to impress. Yes, yes.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Not particularly. Is it Friday? No, today's a Sunday. Nope, it's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. See, man, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Is this the Anadic music? Uh-huh. It's disco. It's disco, baby. It sure is Monday. Alright, listen. My work schedule does not operate on a Monday through Friday basis. Anywho, welcome on in, anyone who's gifted a sub. Are you okay? No. Ever okay?
Hatred of the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name
Does this
basis
pass the
with
time?
her, it's where they grow whores like her. Have you got a crush on her? Ooh.
She does have.
You're a minor?
Yes. I keep hoping she
You have a real home?
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost,
Mm.
she's buried it.
It doesn't have to do it. Shoot, piggy.
Alright, that does not really pass the time, so... Back to the books we go. The Greatest Innocence.
By Joao.
Just a light read.
Browsing through, you can do it. Your educational survey is done. Probably for the best.
Put the book away. Okay, alright. No one's here. They left their electric thing on their hot plate. We're so close yet so far.
You spend a moment, you flip forward when at this second, because Plaza. Why? This you must. Everyone knows. The face of King Comrade.
There's
but
no...
perhaps, so please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective...
Kim, I think this is a communist
What do you
magazine.
expect? It was laying around the office of the
Oh.
Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
Okay.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of... It takes a... As you leave...
Oh my God, we need 1 minute. 1 minute!
It's a long essay. You think, instead, where to even start. For one, there's...
Oh,
that
we're
at
way
the
past
end
the
of
minute.
day, it's the... Sure, this flimsy... That's because you haven't been reading critic...
Ah, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think
A
so.
certain kind of young man reads 1 or 2 books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of...
Okay, we're gonna put that away. Thanks for that, Kim. Thank you. Okay, attending my secret communist meeting. But I'm bringing my friend Kim. Otherwise, it's secret.
You're back.
I am. Art supplies?
Yeah, it's hers. She just sort of moved it all in a few months ago.
I know. Oh, Kim.
She said if she's going to make truly radical art, she needs a suitably radical workspace.
The room that's falling into the void seems pretty radical, yeah.
And I don't think she could afford rent at an actual studio.
You like her art?
Sure. It's definitely interesting, I would say.
Interesting. Isn't that just binoclad for? I don't have a real opinion.
Would they appreciate me for challenging them, or would they dislike that? Ooh.
His companion's eyes widen with interest. He has a cold smile.
Uh-oh.
Come on. It's not that I don't have anything to say about Cindy's art. It's more that I'm still working out the details. It's a complex question. You've got to take your time with it.
Yes, yes.
Flustered, the poor boy. Now he's got to say something.
I guess you could call her latest stuff a sort of counter-bourgeoisie calligraphy. She's got a real taste for radical slogans.
Okay. Yeah, graffiti art.
It's too bad she hasn't developed the theoretical foundation to do truly radical work.
I think she'll get there, though. She's still looking for a subject equal to her ambitions. The deal, at a fundamental level, I guess you could call it the shattered bones of a dream crushed by capital.
That's really good, Steban. You should save that for an essay.
Thanks, Uli. When the idea is sound, the words just sort of flow.
Oh, I heard these used to be luxury apartments. Million real views, that sort of thing.
That could be. It would explain some of the more ornate detailing. But we're speaking in world historical terms here. What his place represents, not what it merely was.
His friend yawns, evidently bored by literal reality.
Go ahead.
I'm ready. Let's talk about inframaterialism.
Yes. Let's get right to it.
I did my homework. I don't remember it, but I did it.
His companion leans forward, ready to jump in. They're impressed that you dove right into the most advanced parts of the theory.
I sure did.
Half an hour evaporates, and the conversation is still wending its way toward new and unexpected places. The cool breeze coming off the bay wraps itself around the Capeside apartments, in a nearly forgotten part of that glorified construction site, surrounded by rusted pieces of scaffolding and walls of faded tarpaulin. A detective of the RCM debates the intricacies of an abstruse theory with a pair of university students.
But my question is, where does the RCM recruit all these hyper-revolutionaries to join this remote viewers division?
It's less that you're recruited into the RVD and more like you're called. And my point is that maybe these hyper-revolutionary individuals are more common than inframaterialism generally assumes. Actually, you know, they might like this.
Fascinating.
Yes, they're eating it up.
Yes. Only the detective here would draw a connection between a made-up division of parapsychics and the adult ramblings of a defunct communist mage.
Okay, thank you.
But I suppose it makes sense that some
ignores him
of inframaterialist thought would persist in the RCM, even to this day, given its origins.
Now the breeze has subsided. All is still except for the last bits of steam rising from the coffee pot.
Cozy.
Well, on that note, I think we can call it an evening.
Oh, okay.
Yes. One of our better discussions lately, on the whole.
Yeah, wait, is that it?
What do you mean, is that it? He's done the reading, we talked about it. What more do you expect from a reading group?
I don't know. A pat on the back? What if I have more questions, you know, about communism?
You could always ask, I guess.
The two young men look at each other a moment.
You probably won't get a better chance. Honestly.
What's she screaming about? Sorry? Tapatio was just running down the hall screaming? For no reason? Mom picked her up.
But it's getting late, so maybe pick the most important question.
What do you mean low? I need a minute to think about it.
Come on. We have things to do in the morning.
Okay, what should I ask?
Detective, how should I know what questions you have about communism?
Why 8%? My rhetoric is ass. I was not prepared for this. I thought I was nailing this communism stuff. This is where I get roadblocked. Alright. Congress tart. Can I come back to this if I say I changed my mind? Does anyone know for sure if I could, like, go back into this little... The divided chat. You usually can. Probably. Hold off, I think, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, it's red. Don't try a red check if you ain't ready. Okay, usually you can. I'm going.
He says he doesn't have any questions, Esteban.
Are you absolutely sure? A communist can't be afraid to ask questions, just because they don't know what the answer might be.
In other words, you'll forfeit their respect if you back out now.
I can't back out. I forfeit the respect at 8%, but I did all the reading.
All right, here we go. We're devoting all your available brain cells to coming up with a question about communism. Scratch that. To coming up with the question about communism. The alpha and omega of communism questions. And that question is...
Oh god, that's bad. Surely I can think of something better.
In another life, but not this one. Face it, this is the question that's been simmering inside you all along. No, no, no. This was supposed to take your mind off the other thing.
I thought I was really getting into the theory back there.
You spent some time getting lost in your theoretical
Don't make me say this.
But this has been the beast at the center this whole time.
Maybe I should keep this one to myself.
You've already opened your mouth to speak.
Are women bourgeois?
The young man gives you a slightly confused look, as though he's sure you asked something else and he simply misheard.
No, you didn't.
Somehow, it sounded even worse out loud.
All roads lead to our women bourgeois.
You only said what everyone else was thinking. Look around. Do you see any women here?
He wants to know if women are bourgeois, Esteban.
Yes, I heard him. Give me a moment. What makes you ask that question above any other?
I don't know, it's just what my brain told me to say.
That's because your brain is floating in ideology, gendarme. It's practically drowning in it. You ask that question because you're still under the influence of ideology. That's natural. You're like a fish that's only now discovering that her whole life has been dictated by the movements of sea currents. That's what ideology is. It's like there are these invisible forces everywhere, pushing and tugging you this way and that, and you don't even know they're there.
Is it even possible to imagine a world without ideology?
Of course it's possible. Just extremely difficult. You practically have to be a world historical individual to do it. Do you know the story of Dobrova and Abadanais?
Who were they?
The so-called revolutionary lovers. The dual commissars of revolution in Insulinda. Yulia Dobrova came from Grad. Jean Abadanais was born in Revachol. She was brilliant, charismatic, a revolutionary comet. He was her partner and stabilizer, the planet who kept her in orbit.
What became of them, though? There seems
Failure.
to be a blank paragraph in the history books.
It's from them we get the notion of dual leadership, the Decomptage, Revachol's truly great contribution to revolutionary thought. I believe it even persists in some form in the RCM, even to this day.
You're saying women are only bourgeois because of ideology?
I've been waiting for this.
Maisie, thank you for the raid. Hi. Well, it's such a cute raid. We think you're pretty amazing. I see what you did there. Hello, hi everyone. Hold on, wait. That deserves that. Wait, I got this. Yeah, it works. Usually that doesn't work. Hi, welcome. You, right in the middle of me failing at communism. Ha ha ha. Get it? Failing at communism. rolling terrible. Rolling just absolutely just bad, awful, terrible rolls. Anyways, hello, welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream, Maisie? It's good to see you. Thank you, thank you. Please don't judge us for asking if women are bourgeois. The game may all roads led to asking if women are bourgeois. What does that even mean? Ugh. Not the inner hatred of women coming out of him right now. And we're forced to be complicit. We tried so hard, got so far. Also, welcome in everyone who's never met me or knows anything about Disco Elysium, but Disco is kind of like I compare it to D&D, kind of. So if you played Baldur's Gate 3, it's kind of a similar vibe. It is, but it isn't. Gameplay-wise, it is. So you have these roles, and depending on your percentages, you could get unique dialogue, but it's all dependent on your choices, too. Feels very, very D&D-like, but has a very rich narrative. It's like the best written video game I've ever played. It reads like a novel, really. It's really awesome. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. So we're pretty far along if you're avoiding spoilers or anything. Just a heads up. Also, hi, my name's Lee. It's great to have you all. Maisie is wonderful. Been lurking there a lot lately. I know that she's playing Witcher 3 for the first time, and I'm like, locked in lurk mode. I love Witcher 3 so much. I always say it has some of the best side quests. Gold standard. Disco stares at me from my unplayed Steam library section on the daily. Fair. I get it. It took me a while to get around to this, actually. This, we had a vote. So back in November, we had like a big, what do we even call it? The Gaming Wars election. And everyone ended up, well, not everyone. Disco won out by popular vote. So that's what we started the year with, and we're still here. It's taken me a while, actually. Wow, we've been playing this for a hot minute now. Are we Asterion here? I do like Asterion, but I never got past Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3. I did play like 5 streams of it. Oh, I'm getting like a heat rash or something. I had like 5 streams of it. Played a little bit off stream and then stopped at the beginning of Act 2, I think. Yeah, it's a commitment. Yeah. Disco it's a lot for sure. And it's a lot subject matter wise too. So I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I always recommend it to even people that don't play games generally, because it's very rich in narrative. So I think a lot of people can appreciate this. We did a quest from the 2022 update and it was wild. Wait, Witcher 3 has updates in 2022? I didn't know that. Ooh. Wow. That's actually so shocking to me. The next gen update. Oh, I didn't know that they were doing that. I mean, if any game deserves it, it's Witcher 3. Witcher 3's so good. Did I finish Witcher 3? I think I got to the very, very end. I never quite got to the finale. It was close though. And I didn't do the DLC. I hear the DLC's great. But now it's at the point where I have to probably just replay it. I'm also still in Act 1. I have over 100 hours. Same. I started over once, but the first time I went through, I went all the way to the Underdark, and then second time through, I got to the same point and I did Dirge. So I completely started over, played Act 1 twice, essentially. So, I'm right there with you. I also have like 100 hours. Wow, next gen. I had no idea. I can't escape the Nautiloid. Real. Witcher 3 replay streams? Yeah, with our huge backlog this year. See if we can squeeze in that really short game, The Witcher 3. Anywho, I hope you had a good stream, Maisie. I hope. I'm assuming it was Witcher 3. Treated you well. I know you've been doing... Are they subathons? Marathon streams. You've been, like, going in, so... If you gotta recover, do what you gotta do. Do that. Take care of yourself. I greatly admire and respect the endurance. Yeah, run. Oh, nice. Head to the gym. Okay. Have a good workout. Thank you again. It's always good to see you. Yeah, of course. Anytime. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Lee, if you never met me before. Tapatio. Don't. Oh, she's looking at me with that glint in her eyes. She's about to start. Oh, she's gooping. She's playing with mom. Yeah, it's okay. Witcher 4 won't come out until 2040. Yeah, speaking of, we do have Witcher 4 coming out soon. Oh, I can't wait. I did forget about that for a second. Did I interrupt myself? What was I gonna say? Oh, hi, my name is Lee. I play a lot of games for the first time here. We've been playing The Sims 1 on Tuesdays, though, for nostalgia. That's been fun. But, play a lot of stuff here. Really down for anything. Yeah, buying and playing games and then finishing them are different hobbies. They kind of are, aren't they? The, Steam library beckons us all. Unplayed Steam library. Okay, what were we doing? We're trying to be, really prestigious or something. But it all comes back to, are women bourgeois? What does this question say about me? What happened to them? Yeah, I'll
died
ask.
on their own terms.
Oh.
Like real revolutionaries. There's a lot to say for that.
Is that true, Kim?
I had no idea its origins went all the way back to the revolution itself. But it makes sense, in a way.
He appreciates it. Leaving it for last.
That's the question you should be asking yourself.
His companion nods, but offers no further solace.
Me, when I avoid this one, conclude.
The young man nods, but says
nothing.
He appears to be distracted by something.
Wait, I still got experience for that. I failed, but good? I failed positive.
He's lost in his own thoughts. You wonder what silt you've stirred in the bottom of his soul. Of course, the matchboxes. You'd very nearly forgotten to ask about them. Now may be your last chance.
Oh. You were trying to make the tower from Nilsson's journals.
So you really did read all the way to the end. Yeah. Uli and I were trying to see whether there was enough plasm between the two of us to hold up a few matchboxes.
Saying it out loud makes him realize how foolish it sounds.
It was just a little informal experiment. No reason to take it too seriously.
Cute. We should try it again.
The young man looks at you a moment, then at his companion.
What could it hurt? All right, let's give it another go.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll sit this one out. I don't think you want my skeptical materialism interfering.
Kim.
Before long, a modest tower begins to rise from the pile of matchboxes.
Harry's having so much fun right now. He's enriched.
You place every box with the utmost delicacy and precision.
Easy, Uli.
It's holding. It's holding.
Jenga.
The higher the tower goes, the quieter the room seems to become. Aside from the occasional comment, the three of you are completely absorbed by the task.
Alright, you go next, Stepan.
The young man pushes back his shirt sleeves, revealing the pale flesh of his forearms.
I'm not saying nothing.
Is it? He's holding. He's holding.
Whoa, we're out late partying.
Yes. This is the closest we've ever gotten.
It's almost exactly as Nielsen's sketch imagined. A physical manifestation of the dialectical spiral of history.
All right, gendarme. Your turn.
You've got this. Theories aside, they're only matchboxes.
Whoa.
Even the lieutenant is watching intently now.
Kim's like, I'm so glad he's enriched. It's tall enough, better not risk it. Ghost of Mazov, give me strength. Yo, what the hell?
It's...
Shit, fuck. I'm sorry. Say nothing. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. As I was saying, if it were easy, it wouldn't require so much plasm to work.
It's as if the tower represented communism itself. So close and yet...
Undoubtedly.
Alternatively, it could be that our own ideological fervor is still insufficient.
Yes, the problem is almost certainly your lack of commitment, and not, say, gravity.
The realist Kim. Kim being like, communism's just never gonna work. It just can't happen.
Harder to believe, but still possible.
Either way, that's enough parlor games for one night. Thanks for humoring us.
I'm sorry, there's so much traffic happening right now. Yeah, it's rush hour.
We should probably clean up.
This is sad. The way that they all pulled back, I felt that. I felt that disappointment.
Well, I think we're probably finished here, Detective.
Are we? I don't want to ask them if they had anything to do with the lynching. I know that they didn't. I guess we're off.
Wait a minute, if you don't mind.
Okay.
We wanted to get your opinion on something. A few little changes we've been thinking about.
What kind of changes?
Nothing too major, I think. We were talking potentially about relaxing some parts of our admissions process.
It probably would help if you didn't make people go through a whole interview just to join. Maybe you should ditch the passphrases and meet in a coffee house. Have you considered changing up the reading list? No, you should keep the way things are. Someone just fell, I think? Maybe the passphrases?
I thought the cloak and dagger routine made us seem more appealing.
Okay. I thought so too, but perhaps we overdid it. Just a little.
Fell? It sounded like it.
There was another thing. We were also debating putting up some posters around town.
There you go.
Though some of us maintain that advertising is an unacceptably bourgeois tactic.
Sounds like something Cindy could help with.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I guess no one could accuse Cindy of having a bourgeois aesthetic.
Plus, I've got the perfect place in mind. Put some more coffee on, Uli. We've got a long night ahead of us. We should probably get Cindy in here too. Oh, and gendarme. One last thing. I've been thinking about what you asked before. About women, you know?
You don't have to think about that. It's okay, really. I don't know why I said that. That was... My mouth had a mind of its own.
Not that it's any of my business, but it sounds like this question is really tearing you up inside.
It's clawing its way out, you could say.
It is tearing you up. It's like
What the hell? What if that killed me?
Shredding your very soul.
I have a high pain threshold. What the?
So, good luck with that, I guess.
Wait. What? He didn't. I've been thinking about what you asked before. You didn't have anything to say about that? Just good luck? Imagine asking if women are bourgeois and the answer literally kills you.
The gendarme returns.
Well,
What do you need?
I guess that's it then, huh? The communards didn't commit enough atrocities. Can I talk to Cindy? Did you build the tower? I didn't know that you could. Well, do you mean did I succeed? No. I think I failed communism. I didn't pass the check. So, if I failed something, it was probably that.
Again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Yeah, I don't know what I could have done, because I internalized the thought. What the? Why is this? There we go. I had the thought. I passed everything else. I guess my rhetoric was low. That's probably what it was. Damn, I'm also 2 points away from a skill. Man. Yeah, but I had no way of knowing that it would need high rhetoric going into that conversation. Yeah, I really wonder what the past check would have been. I know, it kind of kills me. I wish I would have saved, but this might be a save. Why are they not here? They're here in the... Okay. 2139? Is this right? This is right before 22, yes? Were they ever there? It's just... it's daylight, so I'm a little thrown off. 1720? Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. I just have to pass time again, I guess. Me when it lies. Alright, I'll just save here. Well, back to the books I go. Bummer, because I don't have a skill point right now. I wish I could just put it into rhetoric. But I could, at least change my clothes? Where's... Okay, there's something. not that one.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's the only one. Well, there's a little something something. Hi, Luxury. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you up to? Hello, hello. Howdy, Discoers. Howdy, Jake. Good to see ya. We just pickled. And by pickle, I mean... the game totally crashed and we had to reload. That was... whoa. It's wild. I can't believe that happened. But it crashed a little too far back. Hee hee. I mean, this is a little bit better, I guess. 3 rhetoric? Hi, Arvidian. Good to see ya. This means nothing to you, so trying a new job in Ultimate in 14. I don't know what in Ultimate means, but I know there's jobs? Question mark? I think that's what they're called. Or raid stuff? Raiding. You know what? Maybe I don't know what it means actually. I tried though. Yeah, pickle. It's a glitch. Makes you load a different save. Oh, you're actually saying that. Wait, is there a glitch? Because my save was weird. It's fine. I'll just pass time. I just wish that... I'm really out of stuff to do. Yeah, there's not much here. Oh, I'm kind of in the way, but I could get signatures. That probably is EXP. Offer figurines to Doris Dave. I don't have any. Prove your authority. Well, we all know how that went. Totally worked out. Teehee. Arvidian, thank you for gifting us up to luxury. That's very kind. Obviously there's EXP during this, but we can drink alcohol. This one I'm stuck on. Yeah, this one needs half-light. Joyce doesn't have anything right now. Don't know this one, don't know this one. Eh! No joking. Oh, I would have believed you. I'm like, there are glitches in this game. Oh, we were raiding. Okay, okay. I hope you had a good time raiding. And thank you for raiding us. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had a good stream. Okay, well, I guess I'll assume the position. We'll just go up here. The upstairs neighbors are doing that thing where they move furniture again. They are falling and moving furniture. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just have to pass time. How do I do that again? Where's the... I always get so lost in these menus. Alright. Give me the pail.
For medicinal purposes. Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If would you like to try? Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If only would you like to try? Very well. Next. Lastly, is you've created... If would you like to... Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If would you
this is
like
gaming.
To try? Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If only you would you like to try? Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If would you like... Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
From Kingdom Hearts to Disco Elysium is crazy?
Next.
What do you mean? Were you playing
You've
Kingdom
created,
Hearts?
If only you would you like... Very well.
I guess
Next,
they are
you
two
need
very
to
different
go
things.
Lastly, you've created... If would you like... Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If would you like to... Very well. Next. Lastly,
We're getting there.
You've created... If would
We're
you
almost
like...
there.
Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created... If would you like... Very well. Next, you'll need to combine the... Lastly, Is there any you've created? If oh, would you like to try? Very well. Next.
Very well.
Lastly, you've created. If oh, would you like to?
Only.
Very well. Next.
Very well.
You lastly.
Lastly.
If
You've created.
Would you like
Only.
to try? Very well.
Would you like to try?
Lastly.
Next.
You've created.
Lastly.
If oh, would you like to try? Very well. Next. Lastly. You've created. If
I'm
oh,
losing
would
my
you like-
mind.
Very well. First.
I'm in a
next,
loop.
Last. You've created a delicious. If only you could find. Would you like to? Very well. Next. You. Lastly. You've created. If only. Would you like?
If only.
Very well. Next.
Very well.
Lastly. You've created.
Lastly.
If only. Would you like
If
to
only.
try again?
Okay.
You close the book.
You close the book. Where? Let me in. Where's the... Let me... Oh.
Clean
Okay.
out the rooms.
The best thought. Take it away.
What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time?
I do
So you
love
can
this.
Choose which parts to keep. Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes. The blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did. She'll be coming soon. That is all.
It's so beautiful. Alright. I'm going to say... I've come too far to fail at the communism thing. Like, I think it was that check. To fail at the communism thing. You know, that whole communism thing.
You're back.
I refuse. Alright.
She said, and I don't think she could
This-
afford rent at an. Oh, sure. It's too. I think she'll get there, though. The deal?
That's really good, Steban.
Thanks, Uli. When the idea is sound, the words just sort of flow. That could be.
His friend yawns. Evident.
Go ahead.
Oh, this went... That played out differently. I got to pressure him last time. Oh, so it's going communism.
Yes. Let's get right to it.
His companion leans forward, ready to jump in. They're impressed that you dove right into the most advanced parts of the theory. Half an hour evaporates.
I knew there was a joke in there somewhere. Thank you, Yoshi.
Toward new and unexpected places.
I need that golf clap. I wish I could play it for you. Can I pull it up on YouTube? Discord golf clap. Okay. I don't think this is it, but this will do. Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you. Thank you.
The cool breeze coming off the bay wraps itself around the Kingside
Beautiful.
apartments in a nearly forgotten part of that glorified construction site, surrounded by...
But my question is, where does the
All right.
RCM recruit all these hyper-revolutionaries?
This one?
Fascinating. Yes. But I suppose it makes...
Now the breed.
Well, on that note...
Yes. One of our...
What do you mean, is that it? You've done the reading, we talked about it. What more do you expect from a reading group? Well,
you probably won't get a...
But it's getting late, so maybe pick the most important question.
I'm at rhetoric 4! I thought I had 3. That's still so low. It's so low.
Come on. We have things...
Detective, how should I know what questions you have about communism?
I hate this. I hate this! Why is it so low? That's pretty high. That's a high I understood when it was rhetoric 2. We fail these in the spirit of communism. I was saying capitalism. In the spirit of communism, we fail these.
The question you mean to ask is both very complicated and incredibly simple.
Oh my god. First try!
Take a deep breath. Best to go one piece at a time.
You saved communism. We did it, comrades. If communism is all based on theories that are impossible to prove, if we can't even agree whether communism is about plasm or psychology or beans, if we can't escape the doom that's coming, oh, no, these are all the great conversation starters. Let's start with 2.
The young man waits patiently for you to finish.
And the rest of the world keeps killing us for our beliefs. And whenever we do try it, just devolves into a corrupt farce. And we waste all our time arguing over who's secretly a liberal or not. Oh, they're all just so good. And by good, I mean...
Yes?
What's the point?
The young man considers your words for a minute. There's something going on in there, but his innermost sanctum is still beyond your reach.
The theorist Puncher and Watman, not inframaterialists, but theorists nonetheless, say that communism is a secular version of Pericanasian theology, that it replaces faith in the divine with faith in humanity's future. I have to say, I've never entirely understood what they mean, but I think maybe the answer is in there, somewhere.
What if humanity keeps letting us down?
Nobody said fulfilling the proletariat's historic role would be easy. It demands great faith with no promise of tangible reward. But that doesn't mean we can simply give up.
Even when they ignore us, even when they laugh at us, even when they shoot at us?
Even then.
Mazov tells us to laugh at the monster that hides behind false hopes and pieties.
Their faces blurred, yet frozen as though in ambrotype. You were never that young, were you?
I guess you could say we believe it because it's impossible. It's our way of saying we refuse to accept that the world has to remain. Like this. Yes, that's a good way to think of it. Broken, but not irreparable.
Nice thought.
Thought can be a very powerful thing. That's the whole idea of inframaterialism.
His words aren't really directed at you. He's wrestling with himself now.
Esteban, it's getting pretty late.
Oh, I definitely got somewhere else.
You're right. We should clean this up and get going.
Of course, the matchboxes. You'd very nearly forgotten to ask about them. Now may be your last chance.
Yeah. I love that conversation because it was like, when I was like, oh, all these answers are so good. And then I was like, by good, I mean like, ooh. Because, I mean, obviously the nature of the answers, but this whole time, I mean, that's the beauty of Disco Elysium, is that it will handle its subjects with a self-aware facetiousness that I compared to satirical journalism, like The Onion, for instance, if I had to give an example. But then when you hone in on the issue and interact with it in the game, and you keep going, right? And you keep furthering the dialogue, it eventually chips away at that facetiousness until it takes itself very seriously in a very ironic way, but it's still serious nonetheless. And that felt like the core. Like I chipped away until it's at the very core of what they're saying about communism. It's just really powerful, especially with that music. Happens here, just skittering into the kitchen. All right, let's try this again.
Did read all the way to the end.
I don't know if I succeeded, quote unquote, or failed, quote unquote.
There was enough plasm.
What does it even mean anymore?
To hold up a few matchboxes.
I failed a minor check, but I don't know. I also went about that. I didn't think that there was a correct answer in those options either, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She acts like she's never eaten before.
Saying it out loud makes him realize.
It was just a little.
All right,
young man,
let's go.
All right, let's give it another go.
You know what?
Before long, a modest tower begins to rise from the. You place every box.
Easy, Uli.
It's holding. It's holding.
The higher the tower goes, the quieter the room seems to become. Aside from the occasional comment, the three of you are completely absorbed by the task.
All right, you go next, Stepan.
The young man pushes back his shirt sleeves, revealing the pale flesh of his forearms.
You know what? This time I'll say easy now.
Is it? It's holding. It's holding.
Yes, this is the closest we've ever gotten.
It's almost exactly as Nielsen's sketch imagined, a physical manifestation of the dialectical spiral of history.
What? Is this a bug?
All right, Gendarme, your turn.
Damn, communism be like. It's just broken already. Bros still think they're doing something.
You've got this.
They don't know.
Aside, they're only matchboxes.
What a meta commentary. What in the meta commentary is this?
The lieutenant is watching intently now.
This is tall enough. Better not risk it. All right, I'm taking a deep breath. It's already on the ground. Oh! Well, did we even really lose anything? Did it even... If it was already, and then it... Was there even a... If the communism was already on the ground, was it ever built to begin with?
For a second there, I thought we had it. Just goes to show how constrained we are under the limits of the prevailing regime.
It's so, this is beautiful. This is all you need to know about communism. This is it. It's almost like the glitch said it even better somehow. Just for 1 second. There's a symbolism and then there is whatever this was.
Undoubtedly.
Alternatively, it could be that our own ideological fervor
Okay, for real though, I still failed it. But I'm starting to think maybe it's always supposed to be failure? Because I got the check. But
yes, the problem is almost certainly your lack of commitment and not, say, gravity.
Harder to believe, but still possible.
Either way, that's enough parlor.
We should probably clean up.
We should probably clean up. Wow, that was enriching. Thank you. Thinking the tower is bound to fall. Yeah, I mean, because I technically failed a small check, but it was an empathy check. It was like, it was passive. So I really didn't think that there was a wrong way to analyze communism. Because I think the message was in the choices, because communism is all those things. Well, what do I know? Give me a good laugh. Yeah, honestly, it was worth the reload. Just for the magic tower.
Well, I think we're probably finished.
It's beautiful.
Detective.
I think there was a lot to be said with those matchboxes.
Wait a minute, if you don't mind. We wanted to get your opinion on nothing too major, I think. We were talking potentially about relaxing some parts of our admissions process.
I'll choose one this time, just
That's interesting. I thought people loved group interviews.
I thought so too, but perhaps we overdid it.
Oh, they always take your advice to heart.
There was another thing. We were also debating
though some of us.
That's what makes it so beautiful. The irony is unbeatable.
You're appropriating bourgeois methods for revolutionary ends.
Oh, I like that. We're dismantling the structures of capital with our own tools.
It does sound pretty cool when you describe it like that.
Plus, I've got the perfect place in mind. Put some more coffee on, Uli. We've got a long night ahead of us. We should probably get Cindy in here too. Oh, and gendarme. One last thing.
You can't talk about the women thing.
About that question you asked earlier. It reminded me of a certain poem that you might appreciate.
Ah, so he has read something besides his books of abstruse theory.
It was written by a young communard who was killed on the barricades during the Coalition landings. The story goes that he wrote it on the last night of his life, keeping watch from the barricades in the middle of the night. I don't have the whole thing committed to memory, but there's a line in it I think about sometimes.
It's the line.
In dark times, should the stars also go out? Anyway, good night to you.
Avowed inframaterialist. University's a lot better once you start going to class. We're the only real communists left. Huh. Oh yeah, no, for sure. The fact that Harry is a cop and can go down this line of thinking, I think says so much. But yeah, a cop working together with two intellectuals, I think in itself is very powerful imagery. For sure. Especially building the tower together. Yeah, the whole thing was really neat. It was. I'm glad we went back. Alright, Congress Tart. Is it worth going back again and choosing different options for, say we pass the check again. Choosing different options for the... No. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. That was a lovely communism night. And to each, I bid you a very communism good night. Okay. Good to know. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I can't believe I passed the check. That felt like a win to me. That almost felt like a first try, basically. That was kind of wild. I did not expect to pass 28%. The game really wanted me to be a communist. For real. That was much better than failing it. I feel like it wasn't... Like, even though I love to stick to my guns and not go back on my decisions, that one felt really off. I was like, I worked so hard for this, man. My rhetoric was just really low.
Hello again, officers.
Okay, nothing new there. Still at 98. Egghead could have gotten the tower to hold. Can you imagine if you get Egghead in there instead? Hey guys, I have a new member. He did say he was a communist. I wonder if they're gonna be back. Like the next night. Well, Kim, I guess this is where we part ways. I always hate saying goodnight to Kim. Oh.
The headless found rider. He could appear at any minute.
Could he?
Please tell me we are not here to look for a headless man in a tracksuit riding a horse. Because there's no such thing.
You don't know that. What if there is?
Don't listen to the lieutenant. He doesn't know anything.
How would you know?
No one's actually seen the headless phone rider because he doesn't exist. He's an urban legend. A legend, meaning a story that's not real.
We'll just wait and see.
There's nothing to wait for. We should get some rest. It's been a long day.
I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, just in case.
Yes, stay. What's a few more minutes going to hurt?
There, we waited. Nothing happened. Happy now?
This has made me unspeakably unhappy.
I know myths and legends are enticing, but in the end they're just stories for children, to teach them lessons or to frighten them.
Kim, where's your whimsy?
Let's go. It's very late. We should be resting already. Tomorrow will be another tough day.
I wanted to see the headless phone rider. I hate what my bangs are doing. Why are they like... It's fine. Man. What do you mean there's not a ghost out here? If the Pale exists, why can't ghosts exist? What's up here? Nothing. I'm proud of you, books. It is kind of late, isn't it? It's 11 EST. It does not feel like that. Where did the time go? I guess I started late. Have a good night, Yoshi. Get some good rest. I'm just gonna do a lap real quick, just to make sure there's no headless fallen rider. Just in case. You never know. The music is different at night. I don't think I ever noticed that. Oh, it's raining. Awful. The dead body's still there. Oh! I don't think I ever got that before. You left him? I couldn't... There's nothing I can do! That's not my job. Oh, the purple. That's cool. Kills me.
An old door.
Why can't I go in there? Thank you. Sneezing feels like it takes a piece of my soul every time. Bleb. Are they still partying in here? They sure are. Alright. You all get down with the club music? Just a quick peek on the club. Just a second of club music. Alright. Oh, the kids go in.
The buzz of electric lights blends together
Ooh.
with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night.
You're still up?
Yes. I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. My suggestion is, don't. Don't go any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Oh, I remember what the signatures are now. It's to get them to give up their homes here, I believe. He's gentrifying the area or something.
It's getting late, and it's raining. Time to call it a day.
Not yet. Not yet, not yet. Hold on, let me talk to her. Seeing all the changes.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I definitely don't have an envelope to hand you.
It's getting late. And
Alright,
it's
Kim.
raining. Time to call it a day.
The fact that it acknowledges that it's raining.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Okay. Goodbye, Kim. I'm gonna miss you. I already miss you, Kim.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Was shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face.
Well, time to go to bed.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. The place feels almost like home now, quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
It's easier this time. Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea until they're suddenly light.
This respite. You've earned it, brother.
Alright, ancient reptilian brain.
Bask in the darkness. Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
I'm bad. I haven't earned this. Is this the last dream?
No, you haven't. You've just been. No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can. Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
You're welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Who always wakes up here? How do we end up here? Well, he slept good. Day 6. I love going to sleep. I love when ancient reptilian brain talks to me. Limbic system. Good sleep. I could use one of those. It must be so relieving. Alright, I guess we'll leave it there. I'll call it. That's a good place to stop. Hopefully we get to a point where I can start unlocking things. I guess we'll see. We got like... Oh, we got 1 skill point. It's so close. We'll find something and then hopefully continue forward, but whew. It's rough out there. Just one. Just one. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Despite the pickle, despite the crash out, Harry's crash out that I did not see coming. And I'll be live tomorrow. I keep thinking today's Sunday, but it's because I skipped Sunday. So tomorrow Sims, or Sims Tuesday, and then Wednesday more disco is the plan. But Thanks for listening to me ramble today. I guess that's also what made stream go by so fast. I talked for 2 hours. So it feels like we haven't been playing for that long. I guess it's been 3, but yeah. Just thanks for listening to me out. Thanks for spending time with me. And thanks for I don't know, not judging my 3-day-a-week streams. I feel bad that I've been slipping on those, but it's been a little rough lately. Anxiety demons have been winning. So thanks for your patience is all. I'll see you Wednesday for more disco. See you tomorrow for Sims. Take care of yourselves. Yeah. Drink some water. Try your best to get some good sleep. And that's all. We could try to find someone to raid, maybe? Hold on. I didn't really plan for it, actually. Did not have that in mind, but let's see who's live. See if I'm feeling up for it. You know what? I'll call it for today. I'll send you to the void. I don't know if I have the energy to raid. So to the void we go. I know, Julieta too, I know. I was thinking about either one of them, but the raiding process, for some reason it feels like it's just so much. I feel the need to stick around, and I think I'm just pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. But take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your days / evenings. Get good sleep for those of you that are up late. I know that's a lot of you. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging. Okay, bye.